All right, so I'm back on the air. Apologies, technical difficulties. My suspicion is that my phone is perhaps overheating a little bit. Streaming for about 3 hours now, but I'm back up and continuing to cover this Black Lives Matter demonstration, continuing through downtown Montreal. The crowd's still in good spirits. Lots of energy still here, even though we've been marching for well over an hour, maybe even an hour and a half to 2 hours. Hard to gauge. Many, many miles walked. So if you were watching earlier, I'm back. If you would like, get the word out, retweet, let people know that Black Lives Matter Montreal is still marching. Peaceful demonstration going down Saint Laurent, busy street in Montreal. The demonstration basically started, I'd say 7 miles ago in a borough near downtown Montreal. Marched all the way to the downtown core, through the downtown core, and now heading in the direction of the plateau area of Montreal. And this is absolutely remarkable. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this at a Montreal demonstration. People have been chanting and shouting and overall just being exuberant for hours now. What started as a gathering in a park to discuss issues surrounding racism, systemic racism, police brutality, morphed into a spontaneous march in the streets, and the energy level has not abated one bit. People have actually, in my estimation, joined the march. The demonstration has grown since its inception. And as we march, bystanders and onlookers clapping in support, smiles, thumbs up, people actually joining. I was speaking a little bit earlier to a couple of people who had been at a comedy show downtown, saw the march passing by and decided to join it. And also spoke to another young lady who was apparently has a lot of homework to do, but she decided that this was more important and joined the march. If I go down again, if the stream goes down, I apologize. I'll try to be back up as soon as possible. But I have been streaming for quite a bit and the phone is overheating, so that might happen. But I'll stay with the march and keep streaming for as long as I can. If you have any questions, comments, anything you'd like to say about what you're seeing, go ahead and post something. I'll do my very best to catch it and respond if I can. A couple of pitches. If you're not already, follow me on Twitter, @MattDamour. My Twitter handle is in the title of the stream. And check out thelinknewspaper.ca and 99media.org for more coverage of Montreal protests and other breaking news. Police presence has not grown that much since the demonstration reached the downtown core. We've got a few more police vehicles and a couple more bike cops, but no riot police. For the hour plus that we've been marching, we have not heard any announcement from police ordering people to disperse. The demonstration has not been been labeled an illegal gathering or demonstration by police in any way. Police haven't tried to block the march. In fact, they have been riding along the path of the march and blocking off key intersections to help control the flow of traffic. So this Black Lives Matter demonstration in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, to answer your question, is continuing strong, lots of energy, and there you go. Temperature has gone down along with the sun, but it is still hot as hell. I think we broke some heat records today in Quebec. Still quite muggy, people sweating, myself included, but sticking with it. I've got a full battery on my phone and a quarter bottle of water. What else do you need, right? It's always hard to tell with these things when it's happening live. You don't want to rush to judgment, but I feel pretty confident in saying that over the many dozens and dozens and dozens of demonstrations that I've live streamed in Montreal, this is by far the most energetic, the most exuberant one that I've seen. People are passionate about many issues, this one included, but I've never seen this level of energy maintained over such a long period of time. So it's quite astonishing to see. If I was a passerby and you told me that this thing was just starting up, I would be inclined to believe you, and I would be surprised to hear that it had been going on for hours. So we got a request here to see what's going on at the rear of the march, to see how big it is. So a few hundred, my estimation is we've got about 300 to 400 people. I'm in the back right now, about the back quarter. So I'm going to speed up a little bit and head towards the front. But yeah, my estimate is about 300 to 400 people. I think that number has ebbed and flowed a little bit. It went up as we moved through the downtown core, and I think a lot of people joined in after seeing the march pass by. Maybe a couple of people have left as we've as we've gone even deeper downtown, and as ever-inviting subway stops crept up over the horizon. People broke away to get home. Hey, people got stuff to do, you know. But the majority of people have stayed, and a lot of new faces as well. So this has been a completely peaceful demonstration. I've not seen any violence, any negativity on the part of demonstrators or people who have seen the protest go by. In fact, overwhelmingly what we've seen as motorists have passed by the demonstration, even those who are stuck in traffic have honked in support as they saw the Black Lives Matter demonstration move past them. We've seen a lot of that. Right now we're on a one-way street, so no traffic as it's behind us right now. But yeah, no negativity. It's all positive, all good. Continuing towards the plateau area of Montreal, away from the downtown core. So I'll do a little math here. What time is it? It is currently 9 p.m. Eastern. So this gathering of people started at about 5 p.m. Speeches lasted about an hour. So I think that it ended there at about 7 p.m., give or take. So yeah, we've definitely been marching for about 2 hours now, and no signs of stopping. I'm genuinely astonished by the dedication that people have to marching this evening. Now see, that's not a bad idea right there. A couple of people just broke off from the demonstration to get some ice cream. If only I could. Camera's gonna get wobbly for a second. I'm just gonna try to get at this water a little bit. So if you have any questions, comments about what you're seeing this evening, anything you'd like to say, go ahead. Keep it respectful and civil, and I'll try to respond. As always, if you're not following me already, my Twitter handle is in the title of the stream, @MattDamour. And check out thelinknewspaper.ca and 99media.org for more coverage of Montreal protests and other breaking news. As this Black Lives Matter demonstration in Montreal, Quebec, Canada continues. Roses 1 saying, wow, Canada nice. I agree. It can be. See, this is what I'm talking about. People stopping, smiling. Oh, God, you are an angel. What's your name?
John.
Thank you, John. You're a good man. Ah, water bottle. Look at that. John, I'm live right now. I gotta ask, what inspired you to do this?
You know what? It's a real atrocity what's going on in the U.S. And it needs to be prevented and not reactive.
So this is you.
They need to take action before it happens rather than reaction.
And this is you doing your part?
Exactly.
I appreciate it.
Tomorrow.
Take care, John. That was John, everybody. The hero we needed. So, gentleman John handing out water bottles to demonstrators. Asked him what inspired him to do it, and said that he was upset with the what he described as atrocities happening in the United States, actions against black people at the hands of police, and that this was him doing his part for the movement. So question here, no police around. So yeah, we do have police. So you've got these guys over here. We got about 4 cops on bikes. And we also have some vehicles following us. And some more cops on bikes over there. So the police presence is, I'd say, mild right now. We had fewer earlier, but as we entered the downtown core, some reinforcements showed up. But we don't have riot police on the ground. And the police have been relatively hands-off this evening. In fact, they've been completely hands-off. No orders to disperse. No declarations that the demonstration is illegal. And no attempt to block off the path of the march and try to get it to march elsewhere. The march has been, the path of the march has been dictated entirely by the marchers. So we got a comment here, no riot gear, better than the U.S. So I should mention, riot gear and riot cops are not an uncommon sight for Montreal demonstrations. Montreal, kind of a political hotbed when it comes to political demonstrations, student demonstrations, and the like. And riot police are often visible and active in policing the demonstrations in the street. That has, I'd say, in the last few months, that has changed a little bit. We haven't seen as many riot cops. We have seen a slightly softer hand in some cases, except in situations where it's a very large demonstration or things are thrown at police or things of that nature. But generally, recently, I haven't seen a lot of riot cops, but it is not uncommon to see them. But that has not been the case this evening. Bear with me for a moment as I open my water bottle. Excuse me. Can you do me a favor? Can you open that for me? Thank you. Yeah, if you just mind opening it for me. Oh, no. Oh, I want that back. I want that back. Thank you so much. Nice big gulp there. Okay, slightly rehydrated. Continuing to march on Saint Laurent towards Mount Royal Street in the Plateau area, Plateau borough of Montreal. Once again, questions, comments, anything you'd like to say about this Black Lives Matter march happening live right now in downtown Montreal. Entirely peaceful, no arrests, no police interventions, still a lot of energy, and still hundreds of people marching for the cause right now. Few police vehicles following, some traffic backed up, but nothing major. Question here, is there much racial profiling there compared to the U.S.? Well, it's funny you should ask that, because actually that was a recurring theme at the speeches when this event began in Côte-des-Neiges, NDG, a borough near downtown Montreal. A common theme here was that the issues of systemic racism and police profiling that have affected Americans, black Americans specifically, for so long, and that have manifested in the two recent police killings that have exploded on social media, that those issues are not concentrated solely in the United States. These are issues that affect people, black people, other racialized people in Canada, and there have been high-profile cases of black people, unarmed black people, being killed by police in Montreal. Recently, this spring, we had an issue where a black man was shot by a rubber bullet that struck him in the head, and that man later died as a result of those injuries. And there was a demonstration speaking out against it, and in the speeches earlier, we heard of plenty of other cases, similar events of killings, profiling, things like that happening in Montreal. So yes, the issues are present in Canada. They affect black Canadians the same way they do African Americans. I think there was a second part to that question about what the destination was. I don't know if there is one, and I very much get the sense that there isn't a destination. The march happened quite spontaneously. The event where people gathered to speak ended, and people started milling about and talking, and then all of a sudden I turned around and people were in the street marching. So yeah, in terms of a destination, I don't think there is a planned one. People are just marching right now, just continuing with the momentum that they have right now. So yeah, I saw a comment there about the use of rubber bullets. Keep in mind, what is referred to as a non-lethal instrument for use by police can be lethal, very much so, and at the very least can be incredibly damaging in terms of the injuries that people can suffer from being shot with things like rubber bullets, from inhaling tear gas, from being pepper sprayed, from being tased. People have died as a result of being shot with rubber bullets and being tased. So non-lethal is a bit of a misnomer, as many cases have shown. And these tools are utilized in Canada as well. So a crowd of about, I'd say still at about the 250 to 300 mark, now marching in the Plateau borough of Montreal on the intersection of Saint-Urbain and Montreal. Question here, what reason would they have to aim for the head? Craziness. Excellent question. From all of the people that I have spoken to who have been trained either in law enforcement or in the armed forces on the use of projectile weapons for the use of rubber bullets, the directive that they get is never, ever aim for the head. Always aim for the lower extremities or non-vital parts of the human body to try and limit potential damage as much as it is possible. So to the question, why would they shoot to the head, I don't have an answer, and one has not been provided since that incident. So now people coming into this park.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
It's truly incredible. People are not losing their energy in this march at all, which I can't quite say the same for myself. I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, but remarkably, people are still chanting, they're still marching, they're still shouting. You can hear it. The energy is not dying down here. People raising their hands in solidarity as people continue to chant, hands up, don't shoot. People are now entering the park. Lighting might be a little poor for a while as we walk through this not very well illuminated park, but if we get back to the street soon, the view will get a little better. Anybody up for some baseball? Just kidding. So a large contingent of the march appears to be stopping here in the park for a moment. I'm not sure if I mentioned in this portion of the stream, but we've got a really diverse crowd here this evening. People of all backgrounds, young and old. Oh, we heard somebody just now saying to the crowd, everybody who made it here, you're warriors.
Let's love ourselves. When we see each other in the street or in the metro, don't stand. saying that the camera that they carry, the video will no longer be public information. It's not just about the police, it's a government situation.
Yeah, exactly.
The only way you unpack it is by control your money.
Yes.
Stop wearing money that don't come back to your community.
Recycle the black dollar. Support your community.
Stop spending your money on things that's worthless to you.
Yes.
Invest your money into your education.
Yes.
Invest your money into your wealth.
Yes.
Invest your money into your community.
Yes.
Support one another.
Yes.
Become great together.
Yes.
We stand together, we fall together.
Yes.
Only then we survive.
Yes.
They take our independence by themselves.
Yes.
If you guys watch the new movie they made about Kunta Kinte, the only way they took the way I attempted to take the boat is when they sing together. True. The ladies understand what they're saying. The guys pass the message to the ladies communicate back to them. It's not about I'm stronger, I'm a man, you weaker, you're a woman. Guys, you can only be the greatest that you can be based on your woman lives. Support, make your woman the best she can be. Stop denying a woman. Trust and believe. Stay together. We will survive this. We survived 400 years.
Never be intimidated by the police.
Know your rights.
Never be intimidated by the police. You see something that's going on, you videotape. And you pass it on. Because they want to keep it hush hush.
Yes.
What happened in the States, you found out because somebody recorded it.
Exactly.
We got to do the same thing here.
Yes.
Record it and pass it along so everybody knows.
Yes.
So everybody knows that they're trying to kill us.
Yes.
They're trying to murder us.
Yes.
They're trying to assassinate us.
Yes.
But are we going to stand for them?
Yes.
And remember to be there, support the other movement. There are other events coming up, support them.
Yeah.
The more powerful we are, the more together we are.
Yeah.
There's going to be another event. Keep yourself posted. The information is out there.
Yeah.
So be there, be ready. Because the more we are, the more powerful we become. And the more we can make a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Just want to take a moment. Also join for solidarity with the indigenous communities as well. And we know more. Black Lives Matter are the same. One and only.
Yes.
Together.
Manipulate us.
Yes.
We need to wake up. Everybody who's going to be working and fighting to put that power down is going to be with us. Let's do this.
United we stand, divided we fall.
United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall.
United we stand, divided we fall.
United we stand, divided we fall.
United we stand,
Divided we fall.
So I just want to say something really quick. A lot of times we hear all lives matter and people don't understand that yes, all lives matter. But you know what? They think it's because we wanna be black power in the white supremacy form. This is not what we're looking for. We're just looking for equal rights. Equal rights. Equal rights. And I think that's important to say because I seen tonight a lot of white people who are a part of the dominant culture who stood with us today and who said, you know what? Black lives matter. They didn't water it down by saying all lives matter. Everybody matters. But right now we need to look at our community because they're dropping like flies and no one is paying any attention. So you know what? We all need to stand together with our white brothers and sisters that are standing with us. Yes! Yes! Yes!
together. But if Black lives doesn't matter, then all life doesn't matter.
Right.
So make Black lives matter, then all lives matter.
Yes.
We all know all lives matter. But if you're killing Black people every day, you obviously don't know all lives matter.
Anyway, it don't matter. We have to stop justifying ourselves. We're doing what we need to do and what we have to do to protect our people. Those who stand with us, stand with us. Those who stand against us, then we will walk on them too.
Who's closing in silence?
Ok, ben moi je veux dire quelque chose aussi. Désolé, pas d'anglais avec moi. Ok? Non, ça va être marrant. Je vais vous dire quelque chose. On a commencé, il y avait plein de monde. On ne pouvait même pas compter le monde qu'il y avait. Regardez-vous, ceux qui sont encore là. On a monté la montagne ensemble. Dans la vie que vous avez, il y a des épreuves que vous allez faire face. Il y a du monde qui va vous lâcher. Mais quand vous restez les yeux perchés vers ce que vous visez, personne ne peut vous arrêter. J'avais faim, je voulais du riz, j'avais faim, je voulais manger, j'avais soif. J'ai continué, puis je suis là. Vous êtes là, vos rêves, tout ce que vous voulez faire dans la vie. Si tu sais quoi faire, n'importe quoi tu sais faire, utilise ton talent, laisse personne t'arrêter.
I just want to say, where I'm from Repentigny. Do you know where's that? Let me tell you long story short. I walked 3 kilometers. That's a bridge that separates Montreal from the North Shore. I came here to fight a cause that matters to all of us. Yes. Because we're all one. Yes.